What's up, everybody? It's Eagle Leech, and I'm here with another episode of Road to the Storm. Today we're going to be playing Azmodan, a character I don't play a whole lot of, but earlier today I was playing a couple games with him on my main account, and I kind of forgot how much fun he is. Couple patches since I've really played him seriously, and he's really been opened up as far as build options go. So we're going to be trying that out today. See you after the jump. Okay, everybody, we are in on Battlefield of Eternity. The friendly team, Kerrigan, Vala, Sylvanas, Kael'thas, and myself as Azmodan, and the enemy team, Vala, Nova, Illidan, Kael'thas, and Muradin. Now, for level 1 here, I'm going to pick up Sieging Wrath. And I know what you're thinking. Obviously, the choice typically is going to be Taste for Blood. Well, here's the issue with that. I don't really have anyone to stack with. In theory, Kerrigan is freaking out, telling Kael'thas to defend the gate. Anyway, as I was saying, Kael'thas could help me stack, but at this MMR they probably don't know what Taste for Blood stacking is. So in this case, I'm going to go with Sieging Wrath just to get whatever bonus damage I am capable of getting. On our team, you can see we have the stronger push comp with Sylvanas and Azmodan. Our Kerrigan dies already, but okay. So I'm going to spend a lot of this game just trying to do what I can in terms of pushing. I'm going to try and help out our friendly Sylvanas here. That Kael'thas actually taking a pretty fair amount of damage there. So I'm going to throw my General of Hell out. Let's see if we can... Nope, can't quite, but as you can see, me and Sylvanas are doing a lot of work in this lane. Specialists, of course, have the front-loaded damage that's going to be real helpful in this kind of situation. Let's see. So, name of the game here is just going to be to win on push. They've got the better team fight because they have an actual tank and we don't. That's QM matchmaking for you. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of sitting in the lane. Probably not a tremendous amount contributing to immortal fights apart from, you know, throwing a globe every once in a while. Oh, there is Illidan. Let's see if I can maybe... can't get anything done. We got my way right at that moment. He's going to keep trying to fight me, though. And we do manage to secure the kill on the Illidan, who just stays a little bit too long. Let's see if we can pick something up on our Kael'thas here. Nope. He is smart enough to move away at the last moment. So I'm just going to be throwing down my demons here. I'm going to throw up another General of Hell. Or... yeah, it is General of Hell. For some reason, I always think it's Demon Lieutenant. Not quite as cool sounding. Okay, Sylvanas is back. So it looks like she has the same idea as me, which is just to kind of devastate this place. Oh, there goes the enemy Kael'thas. And just kind of ignore the Immortals to a certain degree. Honestly, with an Azmodan and a Sylvanas on the same team, our push ability can probably outstrip anything that one of the Immortals is going to be able to do. So, okay, at level 4, I'm going to take Army of Hell to increase our Demon Warrior's damage, as well as reducing its mana cost, which is just going to help me push that much harder. Typically with Azmodan, what I like to do is a All Shall Burn build, which is amazing for sieging if you're not going to go for Taste for Blood stacks. But in this case, I'm talent gated, so I can't really get the full usage out of that I'd be looking for. So I'm going to go for more of a overall push and just kind of chuck out the generals type of build. So I'm going to throw my All Shall Burn onto that tower, take advantage of the bonus damage that I get. And it's looking like, well, our Immortal's at half, so we're almost certainly going to lose the Immortal. However, we have the enemy top fort down to half already, and if we can just delay that a little bit longer, we might be able to get the fort down regardless. But it's looking like we're not going to be able to do that. However, we are putting a great deal of damage on this fort right now. So I'm pretty comfortable with that trade that was made, honestly. Let's see if we can... Ooh, friendly KT just getting a little too close there. And not going to be able to get that. Can I get a kill on that Kael'thas? It's not looking like it. And I need to back up and help defend. Oh, there's the Nova. Not really going to do a whole lot to me. I have one of the largest health pools in the game. So we're just going to start throwing out our Demon Warriors. Going to throw out an Orb of Annihilation. Oop, already drank. Can't be doing that. Throw a General of Hell up here. I'm going to ping for my team to assist me. I don't really know what they're... Oh, they're pushing bot. That's alright. Now, this isn't going to do a whole lot, but... Oop. wrong target on my all shall burn. So I'm just gonna move around back here. We took out the Moonwell, that sucks, but what can we do? And I'm just gonna burn down this Immortal, and we're gonna be perfectly fine. Didn't even take out the fort. So here I'm gonna be taking Bound Minion to make my push ability that much stronger, and I'm gonna throw him on right there. So basically Bound Minion functions as a sort of promote. That's fake, Nova, I know. I just want to get her out of the way so that my minions are distracted. And just going to keep our push going. Okay, come on, minions. The only problem with that is that they will change my minions' pathing so they're not confronting the lane. So, throw these out, see if I can put a little bit more damage on her for my General of Hell. Possibly the most important thing to do while playing as Azmodan is just to make sure that you're using your Generals of Hell on cooldown. Doesn't cost you any mana, it's a little 30-second cooldown, and it's global. So, any lane that you're not in, or a lane that you're in my case, since it's only a 2-lane map, you have the ability to just keep that push going indefinitely. You're always going to win the lane if the enemy team doesn't respond to your Generals of Hell pushing in. As you can see, between my Generals of Hell and Sylvanas' Black Arrows, we can actually do a lot of damage. And we're just going to push in. We're going to keep this going. We're going to take down yet another tower. I can't do much to that Nova there, but that's fine. We're not looking to get kills, we're just looking to push. And throw one for the road there. And I'm just going to move out of here, hide in the vent, and back so I can get mana for the next engagement. So as you can see, we absolutely lost that previous Immortal to a pretty substantial degree. I mean, it had, I think, 2/3 shields when it came up. But here we are, we just continued pushing and not worrying about it. Now we're a level and a half up, which means now we have our ults. In this case, I'm going to be taking Demonic Invasion by default. And we've taken out a fort, whereas ours is still at half health. So I think that's a pretty reasonable trade. Now, I think I'm actually going to assist on this one, just see if I can get something done here. Oh. Okay, just gonna drive off that Illidan a little bit. Ooh, let's see if I can score a kill here. Oh, well, didn't need to, because our friendly neighborhood carrion got to it before I did. And, up, there goes the KT, who, again, just stays in a little bit too long. That's something we're gonna be... Oh, ooh, can we get him? No, we can't. He got too far away. But that's okay. That's okay. We're doing what we need to. I'm gonna throw a general up there. Just missing my cooldown a little bit, but... what can you do? As I said, not a real experienced Azmodan player, so I don't have that stuck to my head yet. Oh. Where you going, Illidan? And Sylvanas is going to be able to tie up that kill, so I'm going to start pushing over here. I'm just going to throw out my Demon Warriors, see what I can get done. Throw out a globe. Not going to do too much extra damage there. And that's definitely a fake Nova. And I can actually tank a pretty fair amount of damage myself, so I'm not too worried about just walking in here. Don't manage to get the Vala. Now, I'm getting pretty low. Ooh, gonna throw out my Army of Demons. I'm probably gonna die here. Yes, I am. But the Army of the Demons are at least gonna put a little bit of damage on that Illidan and help zone him out a little bit. So, first death of the game, not too big a deal. I probably went a little bit too deep there, but as I said earlier, our team doesn't really have a real tank. I'm about the closest thing because I have such a high health pool. Our Kerrigan going to take down the enemy Illidan. Meanwhile, we've had Kael'thas kind of passively pushing in here. Ooh, but we got some serious problems now with Sylvanas and Kerrigan going down at the Immortals. And this is probably going to be a wrap on our Immortal, but on the other hand, we have pulled down a second fort by just making use of that time. Oop, okay. We're gonna get in here. That's gonna be the Nova, but that's also gonna be our Vala. And let's see, I'm gonna throw my general up there, just give him some assistance. And yeah, I'm asking for some assistance too. Someone can help me out. Yep, that's to be expected. So, not a whole lot I'm gonna be able to get done. Yeah, as you can see, the Illidan just killed it. Or kill the Immortal, rather. I'm doing fine. Enemy Illidan's gonna be down. I'm gonna take Hellforged Armor. Just put a little bit more damage on those Generals of Hell. Nope. Vala narrowly gets away. I'm just going to try and zone out the KT a little bit for Sylvanas' protection. And I'm going to trot my little Lord of Sin butt behind the gate, so I'm safe. I'm going to be hit by that stun, but that's perfectly fine. Just going to drink because one of the first targets is going to be that Moonwell. Throw out the demons, throw out the rain of demons, throw out yet another demon, throw out a Q. And I'm going to throw a General of Hell on top of them just to kind of buff them all a little bit. Oop, see if I... Nope. Hitbox is too big. Can't get away from those stuns. And big fat butt Azmodan is getting in the way of everything. And as you can see with All Shall Burn, we can make short work of that. And I managed to avoid the gravity lapse with Fanfast there. Just going to keep chucking out these Demon Warriors that, as I keep talenting them, are actually going to be doing a pretty substantial amount of damage. They do manage to get the first fort, but as I said, through judicious use of our Generals of Hell and our general pushing and the pushing of my teammates, we've actually managed to push pretty deeply into their territory. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Now, we have not really been diligent about getting merc camps, but, you know, I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can... Can't pick up the kill. We have a mostly untalented Orb of Annihilation here, but, don't want to get out of there, little buddy. So we're just going to throw out our Demon Warriors, throw out a little random Q right by the gate, see what kind of mass damage we can put out. I'm going to pull back. Ooh, our Sylvanas might take it. No, she is alright, somehow. I'm going to ping for her to retreat. Ooh, that's not the right place to do it, though. Oh, and she's going to go down, definitely. Now, I've just got to get out of here, because that's a bad situation for me to be in. I might be strong, but I'm definitely not really going to 1v1 anyone with a mostly untalented All Shall Burn. So I'm just going to pull back to a more defensive position. This Nova's going to chase me, but she's not really going to do much. Yeah. Okay, so what's our game plan now? Well, our push kind of got stopped in its tracks. We have some siege coming up from the bottom lane, but that's not really going to be too big an issue. I'm probably going to just push off this Muradin a little bit. He probably doesn't want to sit there. Okay, so it looks like we got a little mini push from the enemy team coming in. I'm not too concerned, but it's still something we need to respond to, especially because they're now up at 16 and we're not, so we need to make back that experience deficiency pretty quickly. Gonna throw our orbs, soften everything up, so that after this mini wave, there we go, we've got our 16. I am going to pick up Demonic Smite, which is just going to make our Generals of Hell that much stronger. Going to throw one out right there. Kind of just gives them a special attack where they do a whole bunch of damage to enemy non-heroic targets. It's going to be pretty useful. Okay, but killing those siege or bruisers was all good and all, but really we need to focus here. Up. Yep. That's what happens when you're getting caught out, and I'm going to use this to cover my retreat a little bit. I'm probably going to be going down here. Nope, nope. It seems that the Sylvanas has distracted them. Now I need to move out of the way. But those triple taps are really eating my team up. We need to focus, and we need to stop trickling in. I can do that. I can afford to because of my health pool, but the rest of my team, not so much. That Illidan is just picking us off one by one. I'm going to see if I can... Nope, can't get anything there. Nope. Alright. Yeah, we're already investing too much in that. Now, on the other hand, we do have very solid pushes going on in both lanes. That Nova's going to try and deal with it, but it's still going to do a pretty substantial amount of damage. What I would say right now is that my team needs to be patient. We need to wait until we're all up. Make a concerted defense here. Even if we lose that fort, that's not really a big deal, but it's still something we don't necessarily want. Oh, that was a horribly mistimed Orb of Annihilation on my part. Come on, you can do better. Here you go. Okay, so throw my All Shall Burn out. Fortunately, the enemy team was forced to deal with those two passive pushes that were going on in both lanes. Ooh, gonna reposition myself. Ooh, can I get out of this all right? Well, I'm pulling off the Muradin, who's chasing me, and yeah, I'm going to be able to get through into the center gate, no trouble. So I'm just going to trot on over to the gate to regenerate my health. But as you can see, not a whole lot of impact. I know that with this last patch, Immortals are supposed to scale a little bit harder throughout the game, and there goes Kerrigan and Sylvanas again. Where are they looking like? Ooh, Sylvanas has died 9 times. That's tough. But it looks like we're just kind of clearing each other at this point. Let me see if I can get a dunk. Nope. I did not expect her to just stand there. Alright. I was trying to get the dunk on Vala, but it looks like it just wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna throw a General of Hell down there as I beat feet behind the gate. You know, there's just not a whole lot I can do as a lonely little Azmodan. Oh, neat objective. Well, I mean, it would help. Or if we did a concerted push. The problem that my team is running into right here is we're just not focused enough. We really need to be working together in a lot more concerted fashion. And I'm partly to blame for that because God knows I haven't been pursuing the objective very vigorously. But at the same time, on this map, I feel like I'm more useful as a split pusher. So, kill one of their towers and then hit the objective. Well, I don't think the towers are really a high priority here. But we do need to stack up. So I'm just going to ping for everyone to assist me. I don't like our Vala going off alone. So let's see if I can help her out a little bit. Just drive him away. Yep, our sylvanas keeps getting caught out, and I'm not sure why. She keeps going off trying to do her own thing, but it's definitely not going to work out. Okay, so now I'm going to try and start contributing my All Shall Burn onto the enemy Immortal. Just kind of see what I can get done, as well as the ults, which might seem a little bit desperate, but we're in a situation where we really need to start making back some of these losses. Okay, there goes the Illidan, and there goes the Nova, which is really good. That Nova's been a real thorn in our side. I'm going to ping for Vala to go back and... Oh, please go back, Vala. To go back and heal up. And what I know. Yeah, Vala needs to heal because, you know, one decent skill shot from the enemy team is going to take her out. And I'm going to throw my General of Hell up here, since that's where the bigger minion wave is. And I'm just going to try and soften those up for our own minions. And we're going to move over and repeat the process here. Going to throw out my Demon Warriors. Hopefully give... Nope. I'm not going to be able to get too much space for Mr. Kael'thas, but I can body block for him. That is one good thing about my giant unit size, is that I can body block better than almost any character in the game. And it looks like the enemy team are the ones who are pretty scattered now instead of us, and not paying attention, getting hit with a stun from the Immortal, but we're going to easily get this Immortal now. At level 20, I'm going to get the upgraded... oh, of course. Yes, 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 I understand you want to kill me. Yeah, that Illidan has been up my ass the entire game, and I'm just getting a little bit tired of it. Yeah, not much I could have done if I try to walk away. Actually, that was a pretty big error on my part. I really should have just stood there and traded with him, put on the All Shall Burn, and my teammates would have been able to pick it up, but I was just kind of freezing up, not paying attention to really what I could do there. But we did get the Immortal in the end.
The minions of hell have...
That's Kael'thas paying the keeps. Which, yeah, guy, I think that's probably where it's going to be headed. So, enemy Nova and Vala lingering in the top lane. Friendly Kael'thas clearing the siege minions on the bottom. Looks like we got a little bit of a mini push there, but frankly, I wouldn't worry too much about that. When I'm back up, I can easily deal with that, or Sylvanas. It looks like Kerrigan's going to go in and try to stop it. I mean, honestly, that's to be expected. So, Vala doing the same thing, going in. Okay, Nova's going to get taken out, but friendly Vala is as well. And let's see if I can get a quick kill on that Vala. No, I can't, just barely too little damage. Just barely. And the problem is, can't really head over there for the push. Can I... Let's see, was she dumb enough to do that? No, it doesn't look like she was. I was starting to gloat there just to see if I could pick up a kill on Vala being silly and deciding to back too close to my base, but looks like either I was too late or she went off before I did. Gonna throw a general down the bottom lane. Gonna use promote on that catapult. Seems like the most useful place to get it. So, as I was saying, at level 20 I picked up the upgraded Demonic Evasion, which is apparently called Perishing Flame, which I don't think anyone has ever actually taken. help our sylvanas here just a little bit. Get this bruiser camp going. Not exactly the ideal time, but we've been pretty bad when it comes to merking. So that's probably a good idea right now. I'm going to indicate I'm going up here to pick up top siege, because I don't think anyone's there. Well, we can... Ooh! It does look like somebody's there. So I'm going to throw out an orb. Not able to do anything there because my team didn't follow me. It's too bad. We probably could have picked up a couple kills there. But now I need to beat feed out of here because that's two guys that I can't handle myself. So I'm going to come up. Group up everyone. Just trying to indicate that people need to be a little bit more focused. Okay, now this is an engagement we can take. We're actually not in a bad situation here. We're going to take out, eventually, the enemy Muradin. You can throw an auto attack. We can pick up the Vala. Going to throw out another General of Hell onto the friendly catapult. Going to down this real quick. And I would say we should take this. Oh, we did get that keep down. I did not know that. But we've got 2 down for 50 seconds. We could actually core here. And I think that's what we're going to try to do. And I think that's a really good idea. Now, this Illidan, without a tank to back him up, isn't going to be able to do a whole lot. That's the fake Nova, of course. Nope, just focus on the task at hand. The enemy Kael'thas isn't around. We can throw another General of Hell up there. Now, Illidan can come in here and he's just going to get burnt down instantly by us. He's going to keep throwing out those demons, and as you can see, Kael'thas is going to need to back, but he's not paying attention right now, and this is looking like it's going to be GG for the enemy team because he wasn't paying attention. And indeed it is, with victory for our team. A little bit closer than the last match, but hey, a win's a win at the end of the day. So, as you can see, for a majority of that game, we were getting kind of outplayed. I believe, though I haven't checked the scoreboard, let me see real quick. Yeah, it was 32-37, so we were at a little bit of an experience and a kill deficit through most of the game. Majority of the game, we weren't working together as a team. That's going to be partly my fault because I was really committed to pushing that top lane. And while it did get us results in the very early game, I probably should have come down and responded a little bit more to what the rest of the team was doing. There's no I in team, in Heroes of the Storm especially, so I probably should have went with what the other guys were doing. On the other hand, obviously, you saw at the end of the game, their team sort of fell apart after that bad engagement in the bottom lane, and my team smartly decided to capitalize off that advantage and just go straight for core. Not sure what the enemy Kael'thas was doing there in the end. He took out our top keep, but by that time we were already on top of the core, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do, but I didn't see him even attempt to hearth back, so maybe he was just tunnel visioning and wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. I know that feeling. I've done that enough myself. So I sustained a couple dumb deaths from the Illidan just by going a little bit too deep and not focusing on exactly what I was doing, but as I said, I'm a pretty amateur Azmodan player overall. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you like this content. You got any recommendations of characters you want to see played, any sort of crazy builds you want to try out, just let me know. I really want this to be a community thing, so feel free to talk to me, tell me what you think of the content so far, because there's a lot more to come. Once again, I'm Ego Leech. This has been Road to the Storm Episode 2. Take care.